Pivotal hours are unfolding for Manchester United. The FA is deciding Harry Maguire's fate after his controversial red card against Bournemouth, potentially sidelining him for the crucial Chelsea clash. But that's not all for the Red Devils. Lisandro Martinez is also facing a red card appeal after a heated incident with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Michael Carrick is fighting to keep his squad intact as they prepare for a challenging run of games. Will United's appeals be successful, or will they be left scrambling for defenders at Stamford Bridge? The drama doesn't stop there. Remember Michael Keane's dismissal for Everton back in January? Well, Manchester United is facing a similar uphill battle with Lisandro Martinez's red card, and the FA disciplinary panels are notoriously unpredictable. They'll need to prove a lack of force in the challenge, but VAR footage of Calvert-Lewin clutching his head could make that a tough sell. Can United overcome the odds and get Martinez back on the pitch, or are they destined to repeat Everton's frustrating experience? Hold on, because the managerial carousel is spinning at Old Trafford. Reports are surging that Manchester United officials are already booking a trip to Germany to negotiate with Julian Nagelsmann, potentially signaling the end of Michael Carrick's reign. After Monday's shocking defeat to Leeds, Sir Jim Ratcliffe was reportedly in attendance, and the signs are pointing towards a dramatic shift in the dugout. Will Nagelsmann return to club football, or can Carrick prove his worth and hold onto his position? And finally, a supercomputer has weighed in on the Premier League's top 5, and the results are startling. Despite Arsenal's strong position, Manchester City is breathing down their necks, while Aston Villa is now predicted to leapfrog Manchester United into third place. Liverpool's chances are looking good, but Chelsea's hopes are fading fast. The race for Champions League qualification is tighter than ever. Don't miss out on the latest updates. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Manchester United is facing a tense 48 hours as they await the Football Association's decision regarding a potential additional punishment for Harry Maguire. The defender was charged with improper conduct following his reaction to receiving a red card during the match against Bournemouth last month, specifically for comments made to fourth official Matt Donoghue as he left the pitch. A further suspension would be a significant blow to United, ruling Maguire out of the crucial upcoming game against Chelsea on Saturday. This is particularly problematic, as Matthijs de Ligt is already expected to miss the match due to a long-term back injury. Adding to United's defensive woes, Lisandro Martinez is also facing a suspension after being sent off for violent conduct, pulling Dominic Calvert-Lewin's hair during Monday's 2-1 defeat to Leeds United. Manager Michael Carrick has indicated the club will appeal the red card decision, hoping to have Martinez available. However, if the appeal is unsuccessful, United will be left with limited options at centre-back, relying on 19-year-old Eindhoven and 20-year-old Lenny Yaro at Stamford Bridge. Carrick remains optimistic, emphasizing the squad's depth and their ability to compete despite the absences. He expressed hope that Martinez's appeal will be successful, stating, "Hopefully Lisandro Martinez is still available. I certainly think he should be after that red card, but we will see." This situation creates a challenging scenario for Manchester United as they navigate a critical period, with key defensive players potentially unavailable. The question of whether Manchester United will appeal Lisandro Martinez's red card is looming, echoing a similar situation faced by Everton earlier this season. In January, Everton attempted to overturn Michael Keane's dismissal after he tugged the hair of Wolves to Lou Aracoder, but the appeal was unsuccessful. Everton manager David Moyes expressed his frustration with the appeal panel and the video assistant referee, Chris Kavanagh, calling the outcome embarrassing. FA disciplinary panels are known for their unpredictability, often comprised of 3 former players whose perspectives can vary significantly. Manchester United's appeal will likely focus on arguing a lack of force in the incident, as they cannot dispute that Martinez had Dominic Calvert-Lewin's hair in his grasp. The precedent set by the Keane case offers insight. The appeal was rejected by a 2-1 vote, with the majority view being that the action fell outside the normal constituent elements of a challenge in football. One panel member, however, argued it was an action born out of instinct and of minimal force. Despite the challenge, Manchester United has little to lose by appealing. The system for penalizing frivolous appeals was effectively eliminated 15 years ago with the introduction of a fast-track process. A key factor in the appeal's success could be how Calvert-Lewin reacted, specifically, whether he dramatically went down and held the back of his head, as this would have been crucial for a VAR review. Without that clear reaction, winning the appeal based on a lack of force will be more difficult. Reports are increasingly suggesting a shift in Manchester United's managerial plans, moving away from Michael Carrick and towards Julian Nagelsmann as their next permanent manager. Carrick's tenure as interim manager had been largely positive until Monday night's shocking defeat to Leeds United at Old Trafford. The 24-day break between matches appeared to have a detrimental effect on the team, with Leeds dominating the game and exposing a sluggish Manchester United. While the defeat is unlikely to significantly impact United's chances of qualifying for the Champions League, fifth place remains a realistic target with a 7-point lead over Chelsea. It may have unforeseen consequences for Carrick's position. A recent update from an X account with a substantial following, over 700,000, comprised of 5 elite reporters, claims that Manchester United officials have already booked a trip to Germany. The purpose of this trip is reportedly related to the managerial position, and with the race narrowed down to Carrick versus Nagelsmann, the signs point towards United favoring the latter. The report states, Manchester United officials are traveling to Germany next week regarding management for next season. It continues, Michael Carrick getting the Man Utd job is not a given. He needs to show his worth. Nagelsmann, currently managing the German national team until 2028, is a highly regarded tactical mind. Another report from Give Me Sport indicates that United is preparing a formal approach for Nagelsmann, suggesting Carrick's chances have diminished, especially with Sir Jim Ratcliffe present at the Leeds defeat. Nagelsmann is reportedly open to leaving Germany early if offered the United job. His impressive track record, including a 71.43% winning percentage during his time at Bayern Munich, makes him a compelling candidate. A supercomputer has predicted the Premier League's top 5 following Manchester United's unexpected defeat to Leeds, and the results paint a concerning picture for the Red Devils. While Arsenal and Manchester City are given a 100% chance of securing Champions League qualification, the battle for the remaining spots is far from settled. The Opta supercomputer forecasts Aston Villa to finish third with a 94.98% probability, despite their recent 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest. Manchester United, despite their loss to Leeds, is still expected to secure fourth place with a 90.22% chance. The Premier League's extra Champions League spot, earned through European performance, adds another layer of intrigue. Liverpool is predicted to finish fifth with a 71.33% chance, boosted by their 2-0 win over Fulham. This leaves Chelsea in a precarious position, with only a 19.73% chance of qualifying for the Champions League after their 3-0 defeat to Manchester City. The supercomputer suggests a Europa League spot is more likely for Chelsea. The margins are incredibly tight, with just 5 points separating Chelsea's most likely finish in 6th place from teams down in 12th. Even Crystal Palace, currently 14th, has a 0.15% chance of an improbable Champions League qualification, highlighting the unpredictable nature of the league. Here's a breakdown of the supercomputer's predictions. Position team, current points, expected points, chances of UCL qualification. 1 Arsenal 70-82.1, 100%. 2 Man City 64-76.57, 100%. 3 Aston Villa 55, 64.82, 94.98%. 4 Man Utd 55, 63.82, 90.22%. 5 Liverpool 52, 61.24, 71.33%. 6 Chelsea 48, 56.76, 19.73%.